afternoon, friends, respected teachers, and my dear friends. Thank you for the kind words that you have given to me and welcoming me into your organization or your institution. Whether I say it's institution, and I'm very happy that I'm here with you with certain tasks which I think I'll be able to do it very efficiently, though not up to the mark. Yesterday, Babu sir came to me and said that we are arranging a meeting like this. I asked him what is the main purpose behind it. He said that he has got a lot of creative ideas behind it, and it's very difficult to get all of those ideas out of his mind. And when it gets materialized, then only we will know that this is what he was meaning behind this program. So here, yesterday he told me that there will be a film show. Then I said that my work is reduced to half. And I said that what is my responsibility is that we will give a orientation like thing to the students. So if I want a certain type of orientation, then the first thing that I should have is I should be oriented. I should be oriented. So if I say that, then only I will be able to orient others, I give some direction to others. If I am a man without directions, then I will not be able to show others the directions. So I don't claim that I have all those qualities, so I am not a person very fit for directing you or orienting you. But some sort of things from my experience and from the last 8 years teaching, as well as the other industrial experience, whatever I have gained, I think that will be enough for your first step as an engineer. So that's all that I will be able to contribute you to my message here. So before that, as the head of the institution, I requested some of the people standing behind, if you find some place over here, they can sit. Okay? Otherwise, if you can manage, if seats are not there, you can stand, there is no problem. So what I find pretty good participation in this, and if this type of participations are there in all our students' activities, and I think it will be a moral boost for the staff to organize more and more programs, and then it will be beneficial to you. Now let me come to my topics. We are here to introduce myself and then to give a sort of orientation and then to the sweeter part of the function, that is the film show over here. Okay, we cannot call it a film show because it is something, we must have planned it as a movie or something like that. Anyway, let us wait and see what he is going to show us, and let us try to absorb whatever good things are there. You will absorb it and keep your mind and brain ready to accept what all things are there. Now about the orientation is concerned. Now as a teacher, let me start with a small experiment that we all have done, a demonstration type of thing, but we have done when we were all children, very small children. We have collected the sand and put it on a paper, and what we do is we take a small magnet below the paper and try to move it here, isn't it? Have you done this exercise? Have you done this experiment? We cannot call it an experiment, we will call it a demonstration type thing. Okay? Now out of this, what we have gained, what we have noticed over there, from the engineer's eye, as well as a child's eye, or as a common man's eye. Okay, if you see with a child's eye of a small infant child, we see that some black particles are coming out of the sand. Sand is in which color? What is the color of the sand that you think? Let's say brown. Okay? Some golden color sand is there, and out of that, when we move the magnet below it, you can see that the dark particles are coming out of it, and they are grouping together and they are marching forward. we are marching forward. Right? And when we stop it, when we take it back in the opposite direction, all these magnets, small dark particles, stand straight and then they come in the reverse direction. Just like an army, a group of army, a battalion is going ahead, like that they come back. As we move our magnet, we can see the things is making up, collecting more and more people, and then they are going. And that is what is orientation. That is what is orientation. Now, as an engineer's eye, you know why it gets oriented. It has got some properties by which it gets oriented. So this is the property. No golden particles are get attracted by the magnet. Only those particles which is having that particular property only gets attracted by, or only gets come into the influence of the magnet and gets directed. Okay? So when we are here, just like the north pole, south pole action is there for every particle, you should also have some properties required for that orientation. So what are those properties? That is, as far as the student is concerned, property of hard working. That is one thing. Now you can define yourself what is hard working. Right? Second thing, what we see is when we are having that orientation, we come into the attraction network. That is, we come into the attraction of the other public. Just like a child viewing that demonstration, viewing that experiment. His attraction is that small black particles, not the other sand. Just like that, when you are having that property, you will be viewed by the outside public. You will be viewed by the outside public as a disciplined group of CUIET students marching forward. That is what idols should see. A group of disciplined, well-oriented students and staff of CUIET is marching forward. So that should be the scene that we should keep in this college. For that, you need orientation. For that, you should have some properties. And the last one is there should be a magnet below it. There should be a magnet below it. Without the magnet, it is just like any other that golden particle, sand, just like any other sand. You will not be able to differentiate between that iron particles as well as the sand particles. So who are the sand magnet below this? They are the people who can make a magnetic field, and they are the staff of this college. So if they don't have the magnetic power, naturally there will not be any orientation in this college. So my challenge to that magnetized staff, magnetize the staff, increase your power. Increase your power. So that increase your, what do you call it? What is the actual word for that? When I say power, magnetic, what is that? Charge or some flux or something, whatever it may. So that each and every student of this institution, though they are at a different phase, they should come within your field of influence. They should come within your field of influence. So that we should have a charge to create a magnetic field or an influencing field. If your field is very small, no child will get oriented. No child will get oriented. They will be in the sand only. But if you get charged, if you have got enough capacity to develop that that field, then every person, even if he is far away, he will get influenced by that. So we should be a role model in the college. Outside the college, we are just like anything else. We are one among many, one among the public, common man. But once you are inside the campus, please remember the staff. You should have the capacity to direct the people. Now to the students, one more thing I want to say is about the orientation. Once we have got the orientation, I told you that we should have that practice. I heard a small phrase in ആകാശവാണി FM റേഡിയോ, ആകാശവാണി FM റേഡിയോ. 1000 ചുവട് വെച്ചവനെ ഞാൻ ഭയക്കുന്നില്ല, പക്ഷെ ഒരു ചുവട് 1000 പ്രാവശ്യം വെച്ചവനെ ഞാൻ ഭയക്കുന്നു. Anybody of you heard that? 1000 ചുവട് വെച്ചവനെ ഞാൻ ഭയക്കുന്നില്ല, ഒരു ചുവട് 1000 പ്രാവശ്യം വെച്ചവനെ ഞാൻ ഭയക്കുന്നു. That means he is so expert in doing one step, whereas the other person has crossed 1000 steps, but he is not the master of any of that step. That's why I am not afraid of that man, that person. So please remember, when you study here different subjects, you are taking number of steps. Master it. Try to do it again and again and again, so that it comes into your mind, it comes into your blood, it comes into your life. Any engineer who has done his graduation degree from an engineering college, they should remember well that this material that I am getting from this college, or this knowledge I am getting from this college, is going to give me the bread of my life and my family's life. I am an engineer. I am getting my bread just because of what I have learned in the 4 years of my early days. Whatever I have learned in my BTech degree is giving me the money to buy or to support my family. I am standing here just because of that 4 years. I am standing here just because of that 4 years. If I am giving him one more opportunity of going to that college again and spending there 4 more years, I am very happy. I will say that is my goal. That will be my precious years. The challenge to all you students: you are in this college, you can never forget this institution. You are in this college and you can never forget that institution. I was very thrilled when somebody introduced me that a prestigious institution that way. That time I was not knowing that it was a prestigious institution, but for me, even if it is not a prestigious institution for others, for me it is a prestigious institution. I like each and every classroom of that institution. I like each and every professors and teachers of that institution. Even I remember the one who split my classroom. Remember it. So that is, I am not saying that you should also do that, but you should find some good things from my words and try to get benefited from it. So what I want to say is that you can never forget this institution. So once you have taken admission here, make sweet memories in this institution. Sweet memories in this institution. I don't know whether I am crossing the time limit or not. Anyway, I want to cut short my thing. So when you are here in this college for 4 years, some of you must be leaving within 1 or 2 months. Some of you must be leaving us within 1 or 2 years. Doesn't matter. Even if 1 hour is left for you, you can make it memorable, with sweet memories. Never get what you call sad about when you recollect the things that you have done in your college. So for that, I am very sure you got my word, and make sweet memories of this college, and that thing should give the full strength to support your career, your family, your society and your nation. Do you know what is the definition of an engineer? Anybody can tell me what is the definition of an engineer? Who is an engineer? Who is an engineer? All of you may be having different definitions for that. But in my mind, I have got one definition. He is a person. He is a person. He is not a machine. He is not a machine. He is a person who utilizes the natural resources for its optimum use for the benefit of the human community. Okay? Whatever we do so that the optimum use of the resources should be done. It can be human resources, it can be material resources, it can be some other resources. financial resources. It should be used in an optimum way, then you are going to be called as an engineer. We have done, most of all the branches must be having their optimization. Why do we study this optimization? A doctor is not studying optimization. Doctor is not studying optimization. We engineers are studying optimization. Because we have to make the optimum use of the resources. Okay. Last one, about our college. About our college. You may be having lot of things to say about your college. Good things as well as bad things. Okay? But what are good things, what are bad things, you yourself know. But I will say a disciplined college will be having only good things there. A disciplined college will be having only good things there. No bad things. Whereas the college without discipline will be having only bad things there. Now what are bad things? What are good things? You make it, you define it yourself. Anything that makes your study to go in a smooth and comfortable fashion, it is a good thing. If you find that the examinations are very difficult and examinations are beyond your capacity, it is a bad thing. Then you should remove the examination. If examination is a bad thing for you, you should remove it. But why? Who is making examination a bad thing? For a student who comes first, second, third, fourth and fifth, for him or for her, examination is not a bad thing. For her, it is the only chance where she can say that I have come first in this examination. So for her, for him, that examination is a good thing. Then, university is giving a chance of examination here. Now for majority of the people, examination is a bad thing. Why? Because they don't have that discipline. Discipline in studying. So I want all the students, now we have only started the semester, except for the S8 students who are present here. All others, we have started a new academic year. What I want to say is that you are going through a wonderful period of your time. Make use of it. Make use of it. And by a disciplined way of study. Anything that destroys the discipline in your college should be discouraged. For that, you can take the help of the staff because they are the magnets below you. They are the magnets below you. And you should have the property. That property is the engineering career. The magnet is having that engineering career. The one who is moving above, they should also have that career, that property. Then you will move in a disciplined manner, in an oriented manner. Then you will be having one orientation, one target. So you can achieve that target very easily within the influence of the staff and the college atmosphere here. So once again, I give thanks to the organizers of this meeting, giving me for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself and say something before you. And it is those who have received this message, they can take the best out of it. Once again, thank you all. Thank you very much.